Hey y'all. It's your girl Big Legs, and welcome back for Legs. What you doing? That's what I thought. Anyways, I hope you are well. I hope you ate good today. I have been eating a little too good. I miss going to the gym. Never in a million years would I would have thought that I'd be admitting that I miss going to the gym. But today's a new day. And today I miss going to the gym every day. But I'm gonna get back to that. Alright, that's something I'm working forward. I'm also working for a lot of things. Working towards a lot of things, I'll say. Because life is too short to not do what I want. Learn different languages. See different things. Like, I want that for myself. And I understand to do those things, probably gonna need a little bit of money. Okay? Maybe just a little bit. You know? And so that's why me and my businesswoman mindset, it's good for me to do different things or be good at different things. Right? Because, I have my podcast. I wrote a book. Like, I don't know. I keep forgetting that I did things earlier this year. Because I did them and then I just moved on to something else. Right? I wrote a book and then moved on to something else. Because it went on about my day. Moved on to something else. Moved on to the next podcast episode, the next tweet, the next Instagram post. Right? Thinking that this one thing is going to be the thing. Right? This is going to be the one. Is what my mindset is. It's still stuck in this era of my life where I really wanted to go on American Idol or X Factor or The Voice and win, and then be buried in Beyonce overnight. Like, I just saw that for myself, and I never moved past that. Like, okay, I can sing. Where's my music? Right? I can write a song, but am I gonna actually do something with those lyrics? Right? I never moved past a certain point. Like, I'll lose faith in it, for one. Like, especially writing a song, I'll lose faith in that. Like, oh, this is stupid. Like, I need to be doing something productive, like applying for jobs. And then I'll forget all about the song. And wasn't it wasn't giving what it needed to give. I wasn't, you know, fluent. But I passed the course and became certified to teach Spanish. Right? Maybe that's not how that was supposed to go. But, you know, whether the material was in Spanish or English, I still learned how to teach Spanish at the end of the day. So, you know, that's something I completed and something that I felt proud of, but I also had this lingering feeling of, but maybe that wasn't right for me to change the pages into English. Maybe I wasn't supposed to do that. And so I lost faith in my ability to teach someone Spanish because I guess I had a lack of resources. Because I wasn't really interested in being a Spanish teacher. So when people are like, oh, well, you should teach Spanish or you should, do lessons, be a tutor. I didn't really want to be a Spanish teacher. Didn't want to be a Spanish tutor. Sounds nice, but that's not what I want to do. I took the course to prove a point. And the things that I don't finish that are things that I need to prove to myself. Right? Because I finished school to prove the point. But what am I doing with that education? I spent a lot of time in school, spent a lot of money, borrowed a lot of money. What am I doing with my education? Like, A, in my class, to prove to somebody else that I've been working hard, but I was taking classes that I weren't interested in. At one point I was, but for the most part I wasn't. And so it didn't seem important to me to even get my diploma. Because my school said that they sent it out. I never got it. I call and they're like, well, they still haven't sent out diplomas from last year. I'm like, well, what's the holdup? Right? So the point is that I guess some accomplishments matter, some don't. So yes, it's a milestone to complete college, but it feels insignificant to what actually makes me happy in life. Do I want to leave behind for people? It's insignificant when I wasn't happy doing it. It wasn't a good period of my life. I had a blast, to say the least. Babe, I had a time in college. Okay? A time. You hear me? But would I go back and do it again? Hell no. Hell no. But I had a time. I'm thankful for that time. But that's then. This is now. And all that time was spent playing around. Enjoying freedom. after high school. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm in a place to others and not myself. And it's affecting me, I guess, physically. Because I'm too busy thinking, too busy trying to figure out what to do. You know? And all I need to be doing is drinking my water and minding my business. Okay? And I've been neglecting the water. I'm gonna take a sip break. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I've been drinking on that same bottle past 2 days. Finished it. So, like I said, I've been neglecting the water and it's affecting my body. It's affecting my skin. Oh, I miss when I was going to the gym and making sure I get my vitamins in, drinking my water, minding my business, skin glowing, no makeup needed at all. I'm good. Mascara, I'm that girl, okay? Right now my skin is giving, but anyways, I gotta get it together. I gotta work on making myself happy. Self first. Because nobody else is gonna do it. To do what you or like anybody else wants me to do. Like, they want me to do this, that, and a third, and that don't work with me. I'm not in agreement with what you want from me. But I want you to be supportive of telling me what you want from me without knowing what I want from myself. Because if you're telling me what you want from me, it's going in one ear and going out the other. And it affects my mind when it does, okay? And I don't need that. We're gonna change topics. We're gonna talk about what I do want. Because that is something that I have an answer. But like I said, I had moved past the minute thinking that things happen overnight. Like, some people, they get famous overnight. It seems like it just happened overnight. But it does sometimes. Like, that's the crazy part. Because with social media, you literally can become famous overnight. But I don't necessarily want that now, as I'm moving past that, childish mentality of thinking that that's what I wanted. Because right now, I don't want, you have very little privacy. They have very little normalcy. I saw a tweet the other day, and they were saying that Beyonce, she took a picture, she had on all this jewelry, and then in the same outfit, she went into a Target, took all the jewelry off before she went in there. I'm like, I don't blame her. But, because I get it. But not like that. I just want I don't know what I want. Let me be honest. I don't know what I want. Than I could have ever imagined. Because at this point, what I imagine is so different from what I've seen with my own eyes. I can imagine myself on the beach, but I haven't seen a beach in years. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So, I want better than what I can imagine. Because my eyes haven't seen, my ears haven't heard what's in store for me. And that's what I want. What's in store for me. Anxious, looking over my shoulder. Okay, I want to be on the beach, happy, at peace. You know what I'm saying? But the only way to get there that way is to make sure that the path for that is made intentionally. I don't want to be in a Maybach crying, in a Rolls Royce crying, okay? If we crying, I can tell you that. But I don't want a Rolls Royce or a Maybach. Try give me a Toyota Camry, Honda Accord, a little putt car. When I was younger, my dad asked me what kind of car do I want. I told him I just want, I wanted to have 4 wheels, 4 tires, and a steering wheel. And y'all, that was a big old red Oldsmobile Cutlass. Oh, it was a granddaddy car for real. And it was summertime and it was hot. The AC didn't work. And it was a metal car. So when it got hot, it got hot. Seats were leather. The struggle was real. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, what's in store for me? And wanting better. Sweating like that ever again. I've done it before. I can do it again, but I don't want to prove anything to anybody. Okay? I don't want to. I don't have to. So I'm going to do my best not to. And that just... And now I've just been made aware that my mindset hasn't caught up to my age due to, trauma, things of that nature. So to get myself to, by the time I turn 26 in a couple months, I'm going to have to do some more work. And that's an annual thing. Like, gonna be doing that as long as I live. Trying to make sure that my mindset doesn't stay the same. That I don't stay the same. Put a lot of irons and fires to see which one was gonna light up. And like I said, I thought I was just gonna be Miss On and Poppin' overnight with, 200 followers and 5 listeners on my podcast. But, some things I work on. I work on a podcast. I'm not as consistent or as organized with the podcast. Waiting and waiting for more and more listeners. And for what? If I want 1 million listeners to come listen to my podcast, do I really want them to, hear me whispering right now? Because I feel like it sounds just... No, if I had 1 million listeners, I would be listening to a production that I put together when I have a team of people working to make, want to listen to more. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole point. But I gotta do the best with what I got. And for the listeners that I do have, because I have to my time with you wisely to let you know that everything is gonna work itself out. But you gotta change your mind. Like, as much as I want to sit around and just wait for a phone call or an email or whatever it's gonna change my life, I can't live like that. Change my life. And no one should have the power to change your life. Your life, my life, all of our lives. And what you want matters, and going for... Because I'm going for what I want. I take my podcast more seriously. So I'm going to work on it. Well, I guess now I got to figure part out. What else do I want? Because we just unlocked a whole new level in my mind. So, I appreciate this time. It's late. Kept feeling like I needed to talk, and I kept recording, and I kept feeling like, no, this ain't the one. About something, and I'm like, you know what, let me just go ahead and quit while I'm ahead. But because this is what I'm here for, to deliver a message through my life that God loves us. Like, God's not out to get you. God's not punishing you. He loves you. You just gotta start loving yourself. Like, love Him and love yourself. Those 2 things helped me out so much. loving God, loving myself, those two first, and then loving others. Because if I don't love myself, I can't love you. If I'm sitting here with a face full of, why would you listen to me for skincare advice? And why would I be giving it out? To take care of my own skin, I can't help you out. That's what I'm saying. If I don't love myself enough to drink water, more water, then I can't healthcare advice from a dehydrated person. That doesn't make too much sense, does it? Okay. So God loves you. He wants you to take care of the person that He made you to be, and not the person that you want to be or the person that other people want you to be. He wants you to love the person that He made you to be. Because at the end of the day, you got to go to bed with yourself. And I had to look at myself sometimes and say, what's keeping me up at night? And sometimes it'll come to me. But, life, growth, things like that. Change your mindset. Okay, change your mindset. Or not. I'm changing mine. You don't have to change yours. You don't have to change anything about you. You're perfect. Okay? But if you want to do better, do better. It's 1 a.m. Love, peace, and chicken grease, y'all. Bye.